Yes, you can. Madam.
This is not an airport security check, and this is not a security screening center at any public facility. This is a sting operation by the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission officers at the Athi River Weighbridge station in Mlolongo that shattered the early morning quiet here. Here, police officers who are usually the hunters of suspects were turned into the hunted suspects in just a flash. They were summoned, searched, frisked, and some flushed out of nearby vehicles. The body searches almost bordering on the humiliating at times, after which anti-graft detectives confiscated cash, then even more cash, and then bundled the suspects into a waiting car, even as they protested their innocence. Some of the suspects, it appears, were however not going to walk into the EACC early morning trap without trying to outwit the detectives. This cash dropped on the ground, telling a story of a desperate attempt to steer clear of trouble. The hunt took the anti-graft detectives to all corners of the Mlolongo station. In the offices, where Weighbridge officials were forced to defend why they had all that cash stashed on them at such hours. The officers also searched some of the flashy cars nearby, inspecting dashboards, police caps, under the car seats, everywhere literally, as the suspects sat in their temporary holding point inside a car. The music from the car stereo was certainly not music to their ears. Discomfort etched all over their faces. But reports from the Mariakani Weighbridge paint a different picture. EACC says 4 police officers challenged the anti-graft agency's officers and fired several times in the air to scare them away. EACC says the officers will be arraigned in court soon, and the Inspector General of Police has been notified of the incident. The anti-graft detectives arrested 15 suspects and netted some 86,000 shillings in cash during the sting operation at Mlolongo, even though that stash is far below the daily average takings at weighbridges countrywide. It is also not clear how much of the money seized actually belonged to the arrested officers and how much was bribe money. In a statement on the raids, EACC Chairman Mumo Matemu says Weighbridge officials and police officers running daily operations collect an average of 300,000 shillings every day on every weighbridge on the northern corridor to allow about 100 trucks to pass there without being weighed. There are 5 such weighbridges along the northern corridor, meaning bribes at the said facilities total a whopping 1.5 million shillings daily. The bribes are paid in cash or through mobile money transfer services. On average, given the EACC estimates, bribes amounting to about 109 million shillings are paid at just one weighbridge annually. The anti-graft agency notes some of the challenges it faces in the fight against graft at the weighbridges, including the increased role played by brokers who make it hard to detect corrupt officials. Abdi Osman, The Big Question.